What's going on, guys? It's Jesse here, and watch this video because this is a brand new thing that I have never talked about on the channel before. And it's gonna turn how you think about dating upside down on its head. Literally turn dating into the opposite of what you thought it was. So today, I'm breaking down that one skill that all men must have if you wanna meet and keep for yourself that hotter, younger, beautiful girlfriend. To get yourself a woman who is fit and thin and feminine, a woman who is sweet and caring, a woman who is loyal and loving and by your side through thick and thin, without even having to say a single word here. This is that one seduction skill you must know about to get that girl. And this is what really separates the winners from the wannabes. And let me be blunt here. Most guys are doing this all wrong. They are doing it dead wrong, and that's why they're failing to get the women they really want to date. This is why 99% of dudes fail right out of the gate before they even take their first step. Because most men are sabotaging themselves with a weak motivation. You see, gentlemen, success with women, it boils down to one thing: your purpose. It boils down to your motivational purpose. Like, why do you want to go out and meet women? Why do you want to strike up a conversation with that pretty little thing at the grocery store? Why do you want to talk to that girl at the gym? Now, the motivational purpose for most men, guys, it's very, very simple. It's either I'm lonely, I'm bored, I'm sexually frustrated. So I need to find myself a girlfriend. And it's as simple as that. I need to find myself a girlfriend, which sounds pretty harmless, right? But it isn't. It's not harmless at all. Because look at this. I need to find myself a girlfriend. That desire of yours is coming from a place of pain. It's coming from a place of scarcity. And that kind of needy energy is flat out repellent to women. You're in pain, you got this lack of options with women, so you start to think to yourself, I really need a good woman for myself. Maybe I should go out today and meet somebody. Maybe I should learn how to strike up a conversation at some point. But the problem is, I'm in pain, I need a girlfriend. That desire is coming from a fundamentally needy place. And the energy behind it is flat and negative and desperate. And being driven forward by pain to learn how to talk to women and meet more girls isn't a powerful enough motivator for most guys to stick with things in the long haul. And in reality, what ends up happening for most guys is you think to yourself, man, I'm in so much pain. I feel lonely. I feel sad. I feel sexually frustrated. I got to find myself a girl. So you go outside, you walk around like a shopping center near to you, maybe the grocery store. You see that pretty girl that you'd like to meet. You look longingly at her like, oh my God, she's the girl for me. I wish I could go meet her. But because you desire a girlfriend to remove all this pain that you feel, in reality, you're coming from this place of neediness and being desperate. So when you see her, you slam one foot on the brakes and you just stand there doing absolutely nothing. And then that girl walks away and it's over before it's even begun. Because your motivating, driving force here as to why you wanted to meet women in the first place is weak, it's needy, and it's negative. So the solution here to meeting women and actually having the motivation to go out and talk to women, the first step that we need to do is kick this old motivational purpose to the curb. Throw it in the garbage can. I'm lonely. I need a girlfriend. I'm frustrated. I need a girlfriend. I'm bored. I need a girlfriend. Women can smell that neediness coming off of you from a mile away. Women are bloodhounds for that, and it's a total turnoff. So personally, I'm never thinking to myself, oh, I just wish I had a girlfriend. We need to throw that line of thinking into the garbage can immediately and replace it with far more powerful motivational drivers that push us forward. So that when you do see that pretty girl at the grocery store, you do see that pretty girl walking down the street, you don't smell of neediness and desperation when you go up to her and talk to her. So this is a skill you need to have to meet girls and actually date them. And if you continue to ignore this or overlook this one simple thing, you're going to continue to find yourself stuck alone without women for years to come. But don't worry, because right now I'm going to share with you some motivational drivers that I like to use for myself. And these have changed over time, but these are some that have worked for me to keep me excited and motivated to go out and meet girls. And you can even go ahead and steal these for yourself. And maybe you've already heard that I do run a group that's packed with men from all over the world who are all leveling up their game, because I am coaching them directly in there on how to meet women, how to deep dive into conversations that sparkle and crackle with sexual electricity, and confidently take those women out on dates. And we deep dive into all the advanced strategies that I don't even share on this YouTube channel. The stuff that delivers real, measurable results in mere weeks. And my guys in there are seeing win after win after win. And if you want to see the same kind of success for yourself, now is your chance. I'll drop a link in the description below. You can also go right here to attractionzilla.com and check it out and see how you can start stacking your own wins with the women you want to meet. But in terms of these new motivational drivers to get yourself off your butt, get out there meeting girls, the first good motivational driver or purpose is just to have a pure love for beautiful women, to have an admiration for feminine beauty. For me, to get my butt off the couch and go outside and literally attack my day with some vigor, it's just getting myself around stunning, hot girls, getting myself around 8s and 9s and 10s, just having beautiful women around me. That's extremely motivating. To me, there's just nothing else like seeing an 8 or a 9 or a 10, a beautiful woman out in the wild, and just striking up a conversation with her and just soaking in her presence, soaking in her feminine beauty, and getting that rush. Just the enjoyment of the company of a beautiful woman right there in front of me, flesh and blood. Even if our paths are destined to cross for just a minute or two, there's still nothing like the rush and the thrill and the satisfaction of spotting a stunner out there in the wild and chatting her up. And if you have a weakness for particularly beautiful women, you might know how that feels. You might be able to relate to me. Now, do you see how that motivational driver, just pure love for women in general, is coming from a much more positive place than I need a girlfriend because I'm in pain. I need a girlfriend because I'm lonely, bored, sexually frustrated. This is not being driven forward by pain. Rather, it's driving you forward with eagerness, with excitement, with positive emotions, like being a little kid who's excited to go to Disney World. Now, a second motivational driver that I like to use is to show off a little bit, to get seen and be seen, right? It's the same reason that pretty girls doll themselves up and go out to the nightclub to dance and shake their booty, shake their boobs around a little bit to get that validation and to get that attention. And look, I admit, I can be a little bit superficial that way because I like to dress up, put on a nice shirt, put in some color contacts, put on one of my hats, stand tall, walk around like a champion, walk around like a superhero, put on that smile, and just feel like a celebrity and get attention, attention, and attention. Heck, I'll be the first to admit, I like it when women check me out. I like it when women look my way. And in my estimation, the girls are making that first move on me. And when they make the first move on me, then I go chat them up. And that's right, guys, when I dress up, when I get myself into that good mood, and I'm throwing off that good vibrational energy to people, I will have women even come up to me and open me, usually with a compliment or a comment on something I'm wearing. So yes, I like to dress my best and show off a little bit. And for me, that's a big motivational driver to get off my butt, get out of the house, and get in front of women. It's not, I wish I had a girlfriend because I don't want to be lonely anymore. It's what kind of attention can I get today? What girl can I get to make the first move on me? And then not passively just soaking up the attention like some kind of chick, but actually acting on the attention I get and striking up a conversation with the girl and breaking the ice with her. So here's another motivational driver that I like to use. I use that time when I go out to meet women to pump up my state, to get into the flow, to start feeling good inside, to start feeling that X factor, to start throwing off and projecting to everyone around me that good vibrational energy where I got that smile on my face and I'm walking tall with my chin up high and I'm feeling like $1,000,000. That's why I get up. That's why I get out of the house, to throw women that gift of good vibrational energy. And I've got exercises that I do to get myself into the good flow state. But you see, most people, they need external validation to feel better on the inside. They need a girl to like them. They need to buy a new pair of shoes to feel good on the inside, or they need a pat on the back from the boss to feel good. But the problem with that is that when you go up to the girl, when you're relying on that external stimulation to feel good on the inside, you're coming up to that girl holding an empty cup. Oh, girl, please fill my empty cup. Please give me a good response so I can feel better, please. And that energy is very needy, and the girl can feel that needy energy coming off of you. Now, to get myself to that place, to feel good, to feel happy, to get into that flow state where everything just clicks, which women are wildly responsive to, by the way. They're just naturally drawn to it because they want a hit of it. They want a taste of that great energy that I'm giving them, that energy that hooks them in, pulls them in. I do something called visual neural programming, where it's not just about feeling good, but it's about training your mind to generate those rock solid emotions on command. So you're always walking up to the girl with a full cup in your hands, overflowing with that confidence and grounded steady, like an oak tree with deep roots in the ground. And this isn't some flating, shaky confidence we're talking about. It's rooted, it's unbreakable, and it's magnetic. And trust me, women cannot resist it. That vibe, that vibration, that's what gets women tingling and keeps them coming back to you. So if you're serious about leveling up and serious about learning how to spark that raw excitement in women, creating this irresistible sexual tension in girls and making her eager to meet up with you again and again, then head on over here to attractionzilla.com. This is where I work directly with guys like you, teaching visual neural programming and giving you the tools to absolutely dominate the dating game, so you can effortlessly approach any woman, strike up a conversation with her, and take her out on a date. And I'll drop a link in the description below for you as well. All right, gentlemen, I'm going to share with you another motivational driver that I like to use. Instead of me being about, I need a girlfriend so I'm not lonely, so I'm not bored, so I'm not frustrated anymore, instead of any of that crap, instead of me trying to get something from the girl where it's all about me, fix my pain, instead, I'm just enjoying the social interaction for what it is, right? I enjoy being in front of that cute girl and talking to her. I enjoy holding eye contact with her. I enjoy us smiling at each other. I enjoy feeling that sexual spark and that light sexual tension that I create between us. I enjoy making the dynamic facial expressions and just pushing that interaction forward and seeing how far that girl will take it forward with me. Like, you could go travel the world, visit the pyramids in Egypt, walk up the Eiffel Tower in Paris, walk Shibuya Crossing in Tokyo, drive fast cars, go to nice restaurants, and I've done all those things. But listen, having money and spending money just does not compare to the simple act of talking to a beautiful woman and just enjoying that social interaction for what it is and enjoying the sexual tension you build with her, regardless of whether it leads to sex or not. And you don't need money to do that. You can be absolutely broke and still meet and make eye contact with and kiss a beautiful woman this week and the week after that and the week after that. You could have a skill that all the millionaires and the billionaires of the world would absolutely be jealous of and have envy for. So gentlemen, make no mistake about it. Having good motivational drivers, this is a skill that you absolutely must have, where you want to throw out all those negative, needy reasons, like wanting a girlfriend so I'm not sad anymore, where you just kick that out the door and replace it with forward-looking, positive, joyous reasons for talking to women. Not only will you have more confidence, but you're going to give off a better vibe, a better emotional energy to the women, and thus you're going to be far more attractive. And you're going to be far more motivated to get up off your butt and get out of the house to strike up those conversations in the first place. All because you're no longer coming from a needy place. Now, since you've enjoyed watching this, watch this one next. How to turn on your female friend in 3 minutes flat. Now, you probably have a female friend of yours that you really like, that you're kind of crushing on, but you don't know how to create that sexual spark with her. So here's how you get that female friend of yours turned on fast and do it in a way where you don't creep her out. So go watch it right now.